Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is Ghost from the Chief Executive Operator of Immortal Incorporated with our sponsored and affiliated clan, House Immortals. And we are going back to the grind today on Diablo Immortal. We're behind. And what I'm trying, so we have literally like 20 hours to go left of season 5. And I am really in bad shape because I think I'm only at like, I don't even know. I think I'm at like 30 something. But I'm gonna have like 10 levels to go. So it might even be like 28, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have to go from like 28 to 40 in one day. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We don't have the money to spend right now. It's not like I'm getting sponsored by Blizzard or anything. They're not giving me free stuff like they did when I beta tested for them for Call of Duty. So it's a different thing now, especially with it being a mobile platform and a mobile game, which is part of the reason why they called me and not anybody else, because I am the mobile gaming guru entrepreneur. And that says something. That's the biggest gaming company in the world. They're a $400 billion a year business, and they call me. Why? Because when I beta tested for them for Call of Duty, alright, they knew first of all that I didn't have formal education. I didn't have a formal, what was it called? I didn't have GED, I didn't have a high school education. But they knew that I had learned and I had literally studied the professors at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And so, knowing that, and not just for a little bit, like a long time, online courses, things like that. And, of course it was done illegally, I should have done it. I did it under different names and things like that. They were easy. It was easier to do it like that 10 years ago, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Now, there's a lot more, they really want to make sure that who they're talking to and who's doing the work is the one who's doing the work. But, anyway, so, being that they actually flew me out to Massachusetts, I spent about maybe 2 or 3 months in it actually wasn't, I forget where it was. It wasn't like Boston. It was outside of Massachusetts. It was Bel Air. That's where it was. It was in Bel Air. So they put me basically out in Bel Air in like this condo. Beautiful condo. Everything's paid for. I have food coming to me every hour. So much I can't even eat. I had the people who were looking after me to make sure that I was alright. I had women knocking on my door every 5 minutes. And I'm just turning them away like, yo, I'm streaming right now. Or yo, like, I had people, I obviously didn't do it. I had people do it for me. I was too busy with a video game. That's what I do. So, But yeah, dude, I was turning down pussy, bro. for Call of Duty. For Call of Duty. So that I could play a unfinished version, a shit version of Call of Duty, and tell them what's shit about it so they can fix it. And it blows my mind that Activision, who now owns Blizzard, which means they own the entire basically gaming organization. It's a monopoly now because Activision owns everything. Even if there's any other gaming organizations, Activision has a large percentage of them. And so when the Call of Duty mobile thing came, alright, they didn't know how well it was going to work out on mobile. But I had actually been pushing that idea to them ever since, like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And the reason why is because it's actually stupid. At that time I was playing a lot of chess on my phone. And, yeah, chess. I know, chess, right? Chess of all things. No, I was playing chess on my phone. And I'm not even going to go into that. No, I'm not even going to tell you. Because if I tell you, then I'm going to have to show you because you're not going to believe me. You know what I mean? And then, and I can't show it to you because it's a different Gmail account from like 8 years ago, bro. But yes, I was a GM, but I can't prove that to you, so there's no point in me saying it. But I used to play a lot of chess. But within chess, I found out that, within chess I had an idea and I just kind of had an epiphany. Someday, all these console games, they're all eventually going to be on mobile. And the reason why is because mobile has become so accessible for all people and all things. And so, I mean, I knew ever since then that these games were going to be coming out for mobile devices. And then when you see the absolute progression within the performance of the devices themselves. The performance of the devices themselves have increased by 900 times. It wasn't that long ago where we had flip phones, okay? We had these little flip phones. You could not get on the internet with them. I mean, you could, but what can you do, you know? And now, they're producing phones that have clearer screens than some of the most expensive monitors in the world. They have a tiny little device that has more RAM in it than some of the fastest running computers in the world. And you have a little tiny device which has as much, if not more, storage in it than what's even being given on a PC computer device, okay? And that just shows that mobile is the future. Mobile is the future, man. I've always been content. I don't know how people have not been content. But I'll tell you what, I've always been content being strictly on mobile, you know? I don't need 3-4 monitors. And that's the other thing too. It's revolutionized gaming. It's revolutionized gaming because now you don't need 2 or 3 monitors to stream your gameplay or to I know I wasn't talking to me that way. What a scumbag. Yeah, you guys talking to that woman like that? I mean, alright, if the woman's a cunt, I don't give a fuck. Hey, let's get back on topic, okay? Listen to me. Now, people don't need 3 monitors to stream a video game when they can do it on 1 monitor. They can. Man, you talk so fucking loud, dude. Shut the fuck up. I don't even care he's a cop, dude. They don't do nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong here. Is that illegal? See, this is the quandary we're having in America today, right? Is people are starting to think that they can call the police because I told them to fuck themselves. How ridiculous is that? How stupid and ridiculous is that? But anyway, okay. Back to the topic. So nowadays, people can do everything all on 1 device. Now, there are exceptions for people out there who want to take the easy route. You guys know what I mean by the easy route? I'm talking about like Call of Duty, these first-person shooter video games. But they want to use scripts. They don't want to actually have to get better at the game. They don't want to grind the game. They don't want to learn the game. All they want to do is hop on a stream with some scripts and just have an aimbot aim for them, and everybody look at them and say, oh, what a great player. That is what you cannot do on a mobile device. I mean, you can, but it is 85% more obvious if you're cheating on a mobile device. Most people don't get caught cheating like that in Warzone because they have 2 monitors. They have 1 monitor that has the scripts on them, and then they have the other monitor that's streaming but has an overlay. They overlay it so you can't see the cheats on the overlaid screen. So that's how they do it. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta grind it out Diablo Immortal. We have to get our cosmetics today. We gotta finish out the battle pass. Oh my god, today's gonna be longer. We're probably gonna be grinding for about 18 hours, so, don't worry, me, I'm ready, man. I already popped a couple Adderall. This is what we're smoking today. This is what we're smoking today. This is what we're drinking today. Okay, this Bea energy shit, and I'm hoping between the caffeine and the Adderall that I can stay up long enough to grind this game out enough for you guys to get level 40 to get my fucking cosmetics. Guys, it would really, really hurt my nutsack to have to give them another $10. So, I'll see you guys later. I'll post more videos today once I do some grinding. And I gotta get going, guys. Time is running thick. We literally got about 19-20 hours before season 6 drops, and we have to finish our season 5 stuff. So we'll see you guys then. Don't stop grinding. Don't quit. Don't get discouraged. Go at your own pace. Spend what you want to spend. And if a big fat motherfucker wants to pick on you, you just say to him, you say, why are you picking on me, dude? You obviously don't get laid. You're obviously 800 pounds if you're gonna spend all that money on a video game. Peace out, guys. I love you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.